In the previous video, we have seen how to use arrays.copy of a range method to copy the elements of one array into another array. So this is completed. In this video, we will see what are multidimensional arrays in Java. So what are multidimensional arrays in Java? Multidimensional arrays are nothing but array of arrays. That means, let's say I have an array, an integer array with values 1, 2, and I have another integer array with values 3, 4. Now, if I take both of these arrays into one array, then this is a multi-dimensional array. Normally, in a single array, let's say I have a single array like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, in this single array, the indexing goes from 0. That means the index for 1 is 0, the index for 2 is 1, the index for 3 is 2, the index for 4 is 3, the index for 5 is 4. How does the index goes in a multi-dimensional array? To easily remember the index in a multi-dimensional array, we can think of a multi-dimensional array as rows and columns. That means the first array is first row and the second array is second row. So that means there are 2 rows here and 2 columns. But this is the 0th row and this is the first row. Similarly, this is the 0th column and this is the first column. So if you want to know the first element, then the index for this one is 0, 0. And the index for this one is, this is 0th row and first column. So for 2 it is 0, 1. Similarly for 3, this is first row and 0th column. So 1, 0. Similarly, the index for this one is, this is first row and first column. So 1, 1. So this is how we can find out the index of the elements in a multi-dimensional array. Now, how to declare a multi-dimensional array? For declaring a single array, a single dimensional array, normally we will do it like dataType, and then we will give some square brackets and then array. So this is how we do it. We can also have the square brackets here, or we can also have the square brackets here. This is how we declare a single dimensional array. That means we have 3 ways to declare a single dimensional array. For a multi-dimensional array, to declare a multi-dimensional array, the way we have to do it is dataType. And since it is a multi-dimensional array, we have to give 2 square brackets and the name of the array. So let's say it is array1. So this is first way. And the second way is dataType. Give the space and then give the 2 square brackets here and then array1. And third one is dataType. Give a space and a square bracket and the name of the array and then the next square bracket. The fourth way is dataType and then give a space and then the name of the array array1 and then the 2 square brackets. So this is the fourth way. So these are the 4 ways we can declare a multi-dimensional array. So this is declaration. Now, how to instantiate this array? For instantiating the array, now we have to take the array name. So, let's say instantiation. So, in the instantiation part, what we have to do is, we have to take the array name. So, array1 equals to, let's say we are declaring, new dataType So whether it is an integer or string, and then we have to give the length of the array. In this one, let's say we are creating a 2 by 2 dimensional array, 2 by 2 array. So this is how we will create this one. So a 2 by 2 array. So this is how we can instantiate an array, or you can give it like 3 by 3, something like this. So this is how we can instantiate an array. Now, how to initiate the array? So initialization. So for initializing the array, we have to know the index. So this is a 2 by 2 array. So the first index value will be 0, 0, the second one will be 0, 1, and the third one will be 1, 0, and the fourth one will be 1, 1. So what we have to do is, let's say this is an integer array we have created, and we will initiate this one with integer variables. So what we have to do is arr1 of 0, 0 equals to 2. Similarly, arr1 of 0 and 1 equals to 3. Similarly, arr1 of 1 and 0 equals to 4, and arr1 of 1, that means the fourth element is 5. So it will create a multi-dimensional array like 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. So it will create it like 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how a multi-dimensional array will be created. Now we have seen the declaration part and the initialization part, instantiation part, and then the initialization part. So these three things we have seen. Now, if I want to declare, instantiate and initialize a multi-dimensional array, just like a single dimensional array, we can do it in a single line. So that one is, let's say I am creating an integer type multi-dimensional array. So this is integer. So I will say int, and the name of the array is, I am giving it as arr2 equals to, in flower brackets I will open these brackets, 1, 2, I will have 3, 4. So in this way I can just declare, instantiate and initialize a multi-dimensional array. So in this case this is a 2 by 2 array. Similarly, if you want to instantiate, initialize and if you want to create a 3 by 3 array, you can say it as 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. So in this case we have created a 3-dimensional array. So this is how we can create multi-dimensional arrays in Java. Let us see this one more time. So multi-dimensional arrays. So what are multi-dimensional arrays in Java? Multi-dimensional arrays are nothing but an array of arrays. So let's say I have one array which is 1, 2, and I have another array which is 3, 4, and I have an array of these two arrays, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a multi-dimensional array. So how do we find the index in a multi-dimensional array? For example, in a single dimensional array which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the index starts with 0. So the first element is index is 0, second element index is 1, third element index is 2, fourth element index is 3, fifth element index is 4. Now, if I want to find the index in a multi-dimensional array, if we write it in a rows and columns, that will be very easy. Let's say for this one, for 1, 2, I wrote it as a first row, and 3, 4, I wrote it as a second row. Okay, so this is the first column and this is the second column. But in this one, what we have to see is, this one is the 0th row and this one is the first row, and this one is 0th column and this one is first column. Okay, so now the index of the first element is, since this is 0th row and 0th column, so the index is 0, 0. Similarly for this one, for 2, this is 0th row and first column, so the index is 0, 1. Similarly, for this one, for the element 3, this is first row and 0th column. So this is 1 comma 0. Similarly, for the element 4, this is first row and first column. So this is 1 comma 1. So how do we declare a multidimensional array in Java? For a single dimensional array, we will declare it like this: data type and then the square brackets and then the name of the array. Okay, we can also have the square brackets after the space or after the name of the array. So for a single dimensional array, we have it like 3 ways. For declaring a multi-dimensional array, we have 4 ways. First one is we have to declare the data type and then we have to have 2 square brackets because this is a multi-dimensional array and then the name of the array. Similarly, the second way is data type and then space and then 2 square brackets and then the name of the array. The third way is data type, space, a single square brackets and then the name of the array and then another square brackets. The fourth way is data type and then space and then the name of the array and then 2 square brackets. So this is how we can declare a multidimensional array in Java. How to instantiate a multidimensional array in Java? So here we have given the name. So the name of the array equals to new data type of the 2 square brackets, and within these 2 square brackets we have to give the length of the array. So here it is 2 rows and 2 columns. How to initialize a multidimensional array? So here we have seen how to get the index. So if it is a 2-dimensional array, then the first index will be 0, 0. So AR1 of 0, 0 is equal to some value, and the second one is 0, 1. So ARR1 of 0, 1, 0, 1 equals to 3, and this one, the third one is 1, 0. So ARR1 of 1, 0 equals to 4, and fourth one is ARR1, 1, 1 equals to 5. So we have declared, instantiated and initialized a multidimensional array in 3 steps, but we can do it in a single step. Let's say I am creating an integer type multidimensional array. So the data type is int here and then 2 square brackets space the name of the array equals to, I can directly give the elements here. It is a 2 by 2 dimensional, 2 by 2 multidimensional array. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to create a 3-dimensional array, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 7, 8, 9. Let's see an example on this one. We will create a multidimensional array which is a 3 by 3 multidimensional array, and then we will loop over that multidimensional array and we will print the values of the array. So let us see that example. I am creating a new class here. So new class, and I am giving the name as multidimensional array, and I am using the main method here. Click on finish. Now I will create a multi-dimensional array here. So I will directly declare, instantiate and initiate the array. So I am creating an integer array here. So int the multi-dimensional array, I am giving 2 square brackets and the name of the array is ARR1 equals to, I will directly initialize this array, flower brackets, and then we will say 1, 2, 3. I am creating a 3 by 3 multi-dimensional array. So the second array is 4, 5, 6, and the third array is 7, 8, 9. So this is a multi-dimensional array I have created. Now I have to loop over this multi-dimensional array. For this one, I will create a for loop. For int I equals to 0, I is less than 3, and I plus plus, and then so this will give the first this will give something like the row value. Okay, so and then I'll say for, I'll declare another variable int j equals to 0, j is less than 3, and then j plus plus. This I value represents the row value and this j value represents the column value. So let's say here we have like 1, 2, 3 and then 4, 5, 6 and then 7, 8, 9. So here I have created a multi-dimensional array like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is 0th column, 0th row, first row and second row, and this is 0th column, and this is first column, and this is second column. So this element will be 0, 0, and this is 0, 1, 0, 2, and this will be 1, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 2, and this will be 2, 0, 2, 1, and 2, 2. We have declared two variables here. We have declared two for loops. One is for, I'll say, I. One is, I will say, for int I value, I declared it from 0. And second for loop is for int j equals to 0. So what happens? First, it takes the I value as 0. That means the first row 0, and then it goes until j is less than 3 and j plus plus. So when I value becomes 0, j value becomes 0, 1 and 2. That means it goes over these elements. Similarly, I is less than 3 and I plus plus. So when I say I is less than 3 and I plus plus, next time when I value becomes 1, again j value becomes 0, 1, 2. So 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. Similarly, when I value becomes 2, the j value becomes 0, 1, 2. So 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. So this is how we can get the values from a multidimensional array. That's why we have created two for loops. So these are the two for loops. Now we can get the values like this. So I'll say system.out.println, and I'll give the name of the array arr1 of I, and then it is j. Okay, so there is an error here. Okay, the error is, it is an array, so it should be flower brackets again. So this is the second array, and this is the third array. So everything should be in flower brackets. So now this way we can loop over a multidimensional array and we can print all the values. Let's run this one. Run as Java application, and you can see that it is printing all the values of this multidimensional array from 0 to 9. Okay, so this is how we can create a multidimensional array and we can loop over a multidimensional array. In this video, we have seen how to work with multidimensional arrays in Java. If you want to download the document for this one, you can go to my repository at github.com/subboostech and then go to selenium-java-tutorials. This particular video starts with numbering 20 to L, and this is the document here, which is Java arrays-multidimensional arrays, and you can download this document. In the next video, we will see some interview questions on arrays.